My name's Bronte. I'm here at Gold Coast Schoolies Summer Project, and I'd just like to share a story about the very end of the first week of Schoolies. So Jono and I were in a group together. We approached a girl that was sitting outside some bathrooms, and she was waiting for her friend, and we started having a spiritual conversation. She was really, really keen. Like, it was crazy how keen she was for a spiritual conversation. But then her phone rang, and we were really upset. Like, we were like, oh no, it's going to be a distraction. So I prayed against that, and to my surprise, she just handed me the phone. She's like, can you direct my friend to me? Like, he's lost. So I was like, sweet, I'll just distract so Jono can chat. So I directed her boyfriend, his name was Brock, to where we were. And straight away he gave me a big hug. He was definitely drunk, possibly high. And he was like, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys chatting about? So he said that we were having spiritual conversations with people, chatting about the big questions in life. And he was like, yeah, that's so good. That was so good. So I was like, hey, do you believe anything? And he launched into this really crazy story about how his extended family are all Christian, but he's not. Like, a couple of years ago, he took acid. He took acid, and he had a trip where he saw himself in hell, stuck for eternity. He lost track of time, and he felt like he was stuck there forever. And as he was telling me that, he was just weeping and weeping. Yeah, he was saying that he wants to believe in God, and he wants to make sure that his eternal destiny is set and safe, but he's just not sure. He needs to be 100% sure. And I was asking, well, what's going to make you sure? And Brock was saying that he wanted an experience, and that if he could experience God, then he would be 100% sure and he could believe. So I said, well, how about you just ask God to reveal himself to you? And he was like, oh, what, like, can I do that? And I was like, yeah, of course, like, let's just pray to God. Would that be all right? So he was like, okay, like, yeah, I'll do that. He didn't know what to pray, so I said, just tell God what you're feeling and what you would like from him. Just be real with God. So I prayed for him quickly, and then he prayed, and he said something like, dear God. He had his hands like this. He was like, dear God, I want to be happy. Please show me who you are. I want to know you. I want to be happy. Amen. And then he kind of looked at me for confirmation, and I was like, yeah, that's good. That's really good. So I got his contact details, and he was really, really grateful. He gave us lots of hugs, and was really keen to know about God. He knew the gospel pretty much, so I prompted him basically through a gospel presentation. So he was telling me all about Jesus and how Jesus had come to save my sins, and I was like, yeah, no lie. And when we got to the end, he was really excited. He's like, yeah, you have to choose it for yourself. You have to choose it. I just want to share a Bible verse that really reflects this kind of conversation I had, from John 4. I sent you to reap what you have not worked for. Others have done the hard work, and you have reaped the benefits of their labour. And I really felt like that was true, that his family had done a lot of hard work with Brock, and that I was just there at the perfect time to encourage him in God's way. So yeah, it was really, really cool.